Hello, ladies and gentlemen, those otherwise inclined. My name is Tonga82, and welcome back to BattleTech. Last time we didn't have that good of a shorter run through. We were trying to get a few smaller jobs done to help build up some funds and give us a bit of a extra leeway. But we kept running into issues such as people getting constantly head hit, or there was a death, and then we even had to have a bad run out of one of the missions. Despite the fact we took down 5 of the 8 next because we didn't get either of the objectives done, we had to flee. So this is sort of do or die for us. The Slammer, he got caught, but managed to survive it. But yeah, we're more or less at the point where, as you can see here, we've already sold off a few of the mechs that we salvaged to give us that little bit of a buffer. As you can see, we are getting dangerously close. So we pretty much need to succeed here. Edition, in orbit, Panzer. Welcome to Panzer, Commander Ishida. Lady Arana and the Restoration Army are already fighting on the planet's surface and have been for weeks. With the aid of House Espinosa's ground support facilities, Miss Maya will carry your lance through Panzer's orbital debris field and drop you on the surface. Tell us more about this debris field, Lord Madeira. It's a holdover from the Irish Civil War. There was a great battle in orbit over Panzer, and most of the wreckage is still there in the form of a dense field of particulate material. Navigating the field unassisted would be a formidable task. Thankfully, we'll have the Spaceport's control center on our side. It'll be able to guide us in and to send us tugs to assist us if necessary. You feeling okay with this, Mirai? Oh, yeah, Commander. Nice sweat. With the kind of navigation support I'll be getting from ground control, I can take us through the field with my eyes closed. Well, let's keep going. What happens when we're on the surface? Lady Arana wants your lands behind enemy lines. While she leads from the front, you'll have asked the Directorate supply train and target valuable military hardware. She already has a target list drawn up for you. Like that short, Lord Madeira. It's Lady Arana, and it looks urgent. I'm putting it on screen now. You couldn't have arrived at a better time. Our forces on the surface desperately need your help. With the stronghold of Lord Decimus, with the support of House Decimus, we're making a final push against the Directorate's last major stronghold. Our forces are fully committed to the attack and we're pushing them back. But the Directorate just seized control of Panzer's only remaining spaceport. With it, they'll be able to call down reinforcements at will. House Decimus above the mountains, a founding house of the Aurigan coalition, currently ruled by Lord Pierre-Louis Decimus. The Decimus House sigil is an orange sun hanging low over a snow-capped mountain. The ancestral seat of House Decimus is Panzer. Ah, shit. Well, this stage just got more interesting. So you can go back to that frame and pause it if you want to read it. I'm afraid there's more, Commander. I've just received a message from Lady Centrala. There's been a major incident on Perdition. Perdition is a marine system planted on the border with the Federated Suns. Its primary industry is aquaculture, exploiting a planetary surface area of over 83% water. The 3 main continents are Hell, Hades, and Purgatory, and its capital city is Damnation. The Leadership of Perdition participated enthusiastically for the uprising of the 2700s against the Star League. It looked like a terrorist action, a chemical attack against the port city of Harlow's Landing. Initial casualties reports suggest some 11,000 dead. 11,000 civilian deaths. This is damned atrocity. My sentiments exactly. How the Taurians responded. In predictable fashion, Protector Calderon is claiming that the attack was an act of Davion aggression, in violation of the Ares Conventions. He's already calling it the Perdition Massacre. For their part, the Davions have denied all knowledge of the attack. Davion, House Davion. From the capital city of New Avalon, the Davion family of the Federated Sons to become one of the largest and most military powerful states in the atmosphere. Yeah, we have read that before. Back in the character customization. The Ares Conventions, on the other hand, we have not. A treaty signed during the Age of War with the aim of limiting civilian casualties by establishing a universal code of military conduct. The Ares Conventions specifically prohibit the use of nuclear, chemical, and biological weapons, as well as limit the scope of orbital bombardments in conventional military operations. They don't fall on deaf ears. Calderon will believe anything that Hans Davion has to say. This is going to accelerate our timetable. We need to retake your throne before this situation gets any worse. If a war was to erupt between the Federation and the Concordat, it could easily spill into the Reach, and we can't afford that kind of chaos. Hans Davion, the first prince, born 2983. The Goan first prince of the Federated Sons and one of the great scions of House Davion. An accomplished McWarrior and shrewd statesman dubbed the Fox for his military and political cunning. And we'd better get moving. Quite right. I'll brief you more fully when you reach the planet's surface. This will be a rough drop, Thorong. Bring your best, and may the gods grant you victory. We will all be counting on your success. You with the ladies, Al. Let's get to it. Maya, I'm gonna go ahead and trust that you've got this. Do me a solid and try not to squirt the leopard's paint on your way down. Yeah, Rexo. I'll do my best. So, we slide back in. So our bug drops out for glitch. Yeah, you definitely drop. Oh. Yeah, of the two of them, you stay in. We could duck you up. Priority mission, Polar. The slight issue with the Polar. Otherwise, I'd be sending in the fire starter. We'll have to get the spider, I think, for this. We could bring in the Centurion, though. Well, they did say they wanted something that could attack at range. ACT does help with that. The yellow M5 extreme to a minimum of 180 plus an AC5, which is very long compared to AC5 and LRM10. LRM might be better here. I think we keep it as is. I mean, the only other option really for long range is the PPC there. So, PPC LRM maybe. Oh, there we just go. The Restoration Army is already entrenched on Panzer's surface. We're gaining ground against the Directorate, but we can't allow them calling reinforcements. With the support of the 2nd Decimus Fusiliers, you will destroy a Directorate-held dropship control center cutting off their ability to navigate Pansia's orbital debris field. France's debris field is a real oddity and a holdover from the Amara Civil War. It's a nightmare to navigate without ground support, but don't worry, Samira will get you to the surface in one piece. So you take control of the Directorate's turrets, don't allow any Directorate reinforcements to land, destroy the spaceport's dropship control center. And try not to fucking die. Begin.
Command interface initiated.
Commander, I'm glad you made it. Navigating Pansia's debris field unassisted is no small feat, even for a ship as small as Leopold. It's a leopard. Keep fucking defaulting to Leopold. Miss Moore is to be commended for his skill. No sweat, Lady Arana. Just don't ask me to do it again. You won't have to. Restoration teams avoid joining forces with the second Decimus Fusiliers to engage the multiple fronts. We have them at a disadvantage, but if they manage to bring reinforcements, we're in trouble. Throngle, I need you to engage the enemy. Locate their dropship control center and destroy it. Without ground support, the ships won't be able to navigate the debris field. The Directorate's troops on the surface will be cut off and combined forces will sweep them away. I'm sorry to interrupt, Lady Arano, but we've just intercepted a transmission from the ADV Koronach. They're requesting navigational aid. It seems like they're on their way down. If that ship lands, our bid for the system fails. Throngle, I need you to take the control center out before the Koronach touches down. The second can help with that. We have a leopard event. Commander, I'll need you to clear us a path to the spaceport security headquarters. Take out their vehicles and make us some breathing room, and we'll turn their turret defenses against them. That's the plan. That's the plan, then. We'll use turrets to cover your approach. As soon as we have the turrets under control, the Directorate will begin firing on them. Use that as a distraction, or engage the enemy to protect them. It's your call either way.
Good hunting, Commander. You bring down the control center, and we'll handle the rest. Good luck.
Destroy the garrison units. So the road down there is that way.
I'm rolling. We've got an unknown on sensors.
At least they all appear to be vehicles. Nice. That makes a nice change. Glitch, you push up. There, you actually want to be on the road.
On my way.
We'll head there. And you can actually get in close.
Move order received.
Commander, I've seen Directorate SRM carriers on radar. I recommend engaging them at long range. They'll take you apart if you let them get close. SRM, massive SRM, and you're a massive SRM. No, those two.
Waiting for orders.
Well, let's start by hitting this. I think that does expand over here. Not, does it? But that should be a decent amount of evasion.
Location confirmed. Time to get physical.
Confirmed.
Jeez, you won't hit them from there, okay. Let's worst. That gives us a beat on
Roger
everyone.
that, Commander.
Striker. Okay, it is mainly these two, from what I'm seeing.
I'm on him.
One down.
Fragged a vehicle.
Not a lot of evasion, but it'll have to do.
All weapons committed.
Second assault, I'm gone.
Enemy unit destroyed.
And then here's the next biggest issue. SOMs 4, SOM 10, 2 SOM 4s. You're a bit further out though,
Good to go.
so I'd say that's our next biggest issue. Especially because you're in a reasonable view.
Special delivery. Smoked 'em.
Start. I assume we'll have to deal with reinforcements.
Try aiming next time. See what you get. I'm catching some serious shit here, Commander.
Oh no.
Oh, hell yes. It's on now.
Standing by.
You can get that. I want
Moving
you
out.
there. I want that sensor lock there. But we're not. I don't think we can get a physical attack in on that.
Confirmed.
You're not able to on that either, but death from above. Ooh, left side's already not great. Hit the cover. Hit the cover, cycle that way. Sorry, just took a message. Hopefully you completely rinse this fucker.
Here we go.
Didn't do a lot. At least not what I was hoping. It's speed. That's a direct feed. I might target this.
Engaging multiple targets.
Hit. Alright, Tunda. It's flat side
I
is
hear ya.
exposed. That's annoying. Right,
Got
you
it.
go there. I think we multi. We're broken through. We don't need too much left, which means we can send the PPC out. Might use that.
No problem. I've got enough guns for everyone.
Use your mount. Enough.
Yep.
In that case, let's go.
On it. Oh!
Inside. Just what I was trying to avoid. Ooh. Okay. So we know there's something there. And we know there's a map. Okay.
Engaging target.
Commander. Lieutenant Andres, your evacuation security HQ is clear. Roger that, Lady Arana. We'll have the turrets under friendly control in just a moment. Engage the forces guarding that control tower, Throngle. Let's make these turrets count. Bravo or Century? It means to hit us from here, apparently.
Orders?
Gonna have to jump.
Copy that.
Spread.
Damage minimal.
Let's change. It's a bit weird.
Waiting for orders.
Thunderbolt.
Coordinates received.
Open fire.
Time to die.
Ignore the turrets and concentrate your fire on those battle mechs. Protect the control center. If our reinforcements can't land, we're all dead. Now fight for the directorate. And we've got a lot bigger rings. There's a panther. That could be slightly annoying. There's a Jenna there. That's okay. Shay. Change the missiles. There. Okay. Do we move you? Here, do we put a falling shot into that centurion? Using the army. We'll have to reserve this to see what they do. It's not the best use of our initiative, to be fair. Don't mind doing that. Panther's gonna do that. None of you just really need to move. But you maybe. You'll be fine. You've got the evasion.
Yeah.
Send in the speed. No. We will send in mine. More vision. But then lets me also then get the shots off here.
All weapons committed.
Did that say burned? No. So who? Another hunch. To go with the hunchback. It's an AC 20. Sure. So that's okay. Straight on the other hand, and all of the long range stuff, and that's going to be the problem. Let us move.
Yep.
You get 2. I think we can.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, there's no way for you to get evade on that panther. In that case.
Got it.
Shots. Headshot. These are getting ridiculous. I mean, so I had somewhat checked that. It should not be as frequent as it is happening. There was the possibility that it was like a bug in the files. So I've verified them again. Yeah, we'll see. Like, we could jump. Definitely. This is it. Right, with 16, 40, you. I think we just
Copy
got to
that.
keep focusing.
Firing.
And then
Waiting on you,
comes
Commander.
the big beauty.
I read you, Commander. Moving out. Here we go. Want some more? Huh?
So fire. It's an interesting. Doing these. To be 3. Okay, that kills him anyway. One down. In bed. Good. Ooh. In that case, let's reserve.
Copy that.
Centurion mode after one of the turns. Nope. You get that we're told. Don't worry about the turrets.
Confirmed.
Do any. The argument is issue-wise, it gets you in a range. Any. Go for the. Go for the picture. Missed one of them, unfortunately. Interesting.
Roger that. Standing by.
This needs to get in. We know that. Only them is one.
Reporting. Heavy damage.
What can I do for you?
How did you go there?
Uh-huh.
You'll bypass the cover, that's right. So I actually do a multi-target here.
Line them up and I'll shoot them down, Commander.
Seems like something's coming.
Waiting for orders. Copy that. Roger.
You multi-pen. Nope, no need. Is that because we'll hit its V? No. Why is it still ignore cover?
Engaging target.
I just why? Oh. Unfortunate. Oh, that's beautiful. Basically opened himself up to us.
Yeah. Copy that. Roger that.
Displaced.
Yep.
Oh, I've got to go, don't I? Yeah, that seems to make the most amount of sense. Rip into the hunchback. Chewie, and finally we'll get a beat on someone.
Damage minimal.
Orders?
We
Affirmative.
will figure out. Get loose into that. Oh, he is exposed to the turret. Get let loose into the panther, which gives us an edge. Or you can tickle that bastard. I've gotten rid of most of its capabilities though. They're the panther.
All weapons. Go.
That's unfortunate.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Yeah, get in there.
Moving out.
Pierce through everything. Take that out.
Tell me what to shoot.
Nope. Of course it would. Something shown up. What the hell is shown up? Sure. On. So what's shown up? I'm also realizing I am focusing heavily on guys when that I need to be destroying.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, that's more like though. Could be an okay spot. The last thing I want to do is leave myself open to a rear attack from that bastard.
Commander.
So I don't want to be too close to that.
Here we go. Targeting for an alpha strike.
Can't be something up here. So where did that extra thing come from? It's come from somewhere. Unless it multi-targeted with the LRMs, maybe?
Confirmed. You got it. I'm on him.
Torso's gone.
Reporting. Critical hit.
Gonna be an interesting call if you expose yourself. Worse.
My internals are taking a beating.
Problem is, it'll be your fucking torso, won't it? Oh, no, you arm. Good. Oh, not good, but good. Need to keep pushing up.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
There is something out of sight. Over by the damage control.
I hear ya.
Rinse the bastard.
Roger that. Firing on target. and you're toast.
Trebuchet's taking a beating. Front.
The clock is ticking and that dropship is getting close. I'd recommend that you prioritize targeting the control center, Commander.
Do appreciate it, Kamea. Tell me how much.
I'm here.
I've no other ammo, yeah. There. Oh no, that's ammo. Yeah. Check out the left arm, it's crippled. You are gonna have to put that though. You know what, let's jump. Yeah, maybe not. Reserve you.
Aye, aye.
Gives us a bit more freedom of movement. Might as well.
Sensors locked on.
There's our boy. 60 ton. How much Thunderbolt weigh? Be a Thunderbolt. Doesn't seem like it'd be a Thunderbolt though. Do that. Right on both fronts, but
Engaging multiple targets.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Move order received.
Take off those two. Dragon. Seen one of you before. Boom lasers. Boom lasers, LOM10 and AC5. Not huge on the damage output.
Waiting for orders.
Dangerous all the same.
You betcha.
will do more damage though. Not a little more damage.
Uh-huh. Yeah! Critical hit!
Oh, it's so nearly gone.
Good to go.
It's fuck me. It's damaged all of us. Okay, that's just down to DPC. That's okay. Does make me still dealing with the heavy, but I might put a calling shot into you. In theory, yep. So that's actually better.
Engaging multiple targets.
Confirmed. I'm there. Firing.
Oh, you're kidding me. Bastard will not go down. Why isn't it unloading everything?
What can I do for ya?
No matter what, we expose every to that panther. Not the worst.
Don't need to tell me twice. Uh-huh.
Finally, it's gone.
Did you see that? Did you see it?
Japan, this world. Oh, you bastard.
That shot got through my armor.
Orders.
You absolutely move here. You are jumping up here.
Firing
We can
jump
actually
shots.
get a fucking look at this thing.
Affirmative.
Yep.
Real blood. Left leg. Not the side that's actually been taking the beating. I can get them both in luck, which is what I want.
Engaging multiple targets.
Through the core. Oh, fucking stingy.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Orders. Location confirmed.
Decision, yeah. Going full leg.
Critical hit.
Good to go. Uh-huh. Got it. When I shoot you, you'll take it and like it.
Two injuries on it. And it's gone. And that's also gone.
Ready for orders.
Just in case.
On it. Attacking from position.
Well done, Commander. Miss inbound. Roger that, Lady Arana. I'm marking an LZ on your screen, Commander. Proceed to the district coordinates for evac. That's done it. All communication between the spaceport and the enforcement fleet just down. Uncle, this is the Koronak. We've lost you. And those orders offline. Where are the... Without ground support, the dropships won't be able to make planetfall. They'll be torn to pieces if they try. Congratulations, Thorough. Pansy is as good as ours. And we have you to thank for it. Long live Decimus, and long live the Arano Operation. All target eliminated. Sit tight and I can collect you from where you are right now.
Mission successful.
Apart from a tiny bit of damage on the Thunderbolt and the Blackjack, that's the smoothest mission we've had in ages. Turrets helped. Moment, so we get back a huge amount of that we lost. Much more monies. One's uninjured, just a slight bit of damage. We did technically nearly lose the arm. A slight issue. Yeah, everyone else untouched. I didn't think the Thunderbolt took some damage. Apparently, it didn't. You were bloody close to. Wouldn't say no kill. She did take out the command center. Right. We're definitely taking the dragon part. And we might as well take the trebuchet, the centurion, and the Jenna. I would like to take both of those. Maybe we'll get them. What do we get? 8, so we get another 14 bits. Nothing's jumping out at me. It's just lots of missile parts. We got the hunchback part, which is good. We'll need to sort out, because we'll need to install a bunch of these. LOM10, nice. 2 medium lasers, 2 small lasers. SOM4, several SOM6s, and some SOM ammo. Mostly hardware. Normally, would sword. Just a quick message. You've done Throngle. Thanks to your efforts, the Restoration Army has broken Directorate's hold on Panzer. Lord Pierre-Louis Decimus has already pledged his house and his systems to my service. The Restoration is growing just as we'd hoped it would. And with the support you gain territory, soldiers, and a bolstered supply chain. Not a bad deal for you, Lady Arano. Of House Espinosa, the Directorate took a scorched earth approach to Panzer's farmland. Without our ongoing support, the people here would starve. I am not my uncle Darius. The Restoration gives as much as it takes. And your people will love you for it. That's for them to decide. Either way, I'll continue feeding them for as long as they need it. I meant what I said when we liberated Weldry. These people are my responsibility, and I will help them no matter the cost. A victory, to be sure, but we're still a long way from Commodore, and Director Espinosa has only just begun to march these forces. Things are going to get a lot more difficult as we push forward towards Smithen. The Directorate's military capabilities appear to be way out of line with our initial estimates. Somehow they've gained access to weapons and battle mechs that are totally foreign to the Aurigan Reach. Where do you think all this hardware is coming from? So that's probably the dragon. We don't know. House Espinosa has always had contacts in the inner sphere. Lady Victoria's personal battle maker's prototype model that's almost impossible to find outside of the Draconis Combine. But this radical new military build-up is something else entirely. Wherever these weapons are coming from, it's a recent development, and a troubling one. Hey, Lord Madeira, I'm sorry to interrupt, but there's something here that you may want to see. Actually, you may all want to see this. I found something strange on the Argo's nav computer. I'm gonna need some clarification on that, Doctor. Well, I appear to have stumbled upon an encrypted data archive. Somebody hid it away in the Argo secondary storage drive. That's just my best guess, mind you. The Starlink encryption software isn't really my area of expertise. My father spent years trying to figure out how to get the Argo back to the Aurigan space in one piece. He was obsessed with this shit. He felt that it was important somehow. And now this. I want that archive open, Dr. Mavard. I need to know what's inside. With all due respect to Lady Arana, whatever's on that drive is sealed away for a reason. I've heard enough stories about lost tech treasure hunting to know that it's a bad idea. So why don't we just leave well enough room? Because this archive could contain something of value. And because, as I previously mentioned, I have a personal connection with this ship. I believe that this discovery is meant to lead us somewhere, and I intend to follow it. It's a Starlink data archive. Of course we should try and open it. Damn right we should. You don't just leave money on the table. Anyone could tell you that. Thankfully we can follow this lead and issue our campaign against the Doctor at the same time. The liberation of House Colossus and Smithon is already the Restoration's next project, and Lord Simon Colossus was High Lord Tamati's chief technologist. Securing the help we need will cost us something that we weren't already planning to pay. Perhaps this is just a coincidence, Miss Mayer, but I cannot help seeing the hand of fate at work here. Master taught me to lead my intuition, and this is what I intend to do. Tell me more about Lord Colossus. I said his name 3 different ways. He's a hard man who doesn't suffer fools gladly. That said, he's also quite brilliant, noble with the mind of a scholar. His adult children, Otto and Lena, were much the same. Difficult at times, to be sure, but fierce allies to House Arana. Why do you think this Lord Colossus will be able to open our archive? Because he knows lost tech better than anyone in the Reach. In the days of my father's reign, whenever scraps of forgotten technology were discovered in the Reach, they were taken to Smithon for cataloguing and study. If there are answers to be found, we will find them with him. What's the plan then? After we liberate Smithon, we'll have an audience with Lord Colossus. Yes, Thornbull. Shortly thereafter, we will see if my father's intuition about the Argo was justified. As before, I will contact you when we're ready to move on Smithon. For now, I'll take my leave of you. I have no reciprocation and army to rally, and you have your own contracts to pursue, I'm sure. Yes, we do, Lady Arana. We're keeping busy, just as you asked us to. You all heard, we've got some time before the next leg of the Restoration's offensive, and our client wants us to make the most of it. Time is money, so let's get back to work. Ooh! Lady Arnold's people scoured the spaceport and found a jackpot, Commander. Decommissioned griffins. Lots of them. We'll never get them working with the repair facilities they got. Between my team and the Argos McBay, I think we might. You can find them in the shop here on Panzer. We can find them in the shop.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
Trebuchet TBT-5N. One of the lightest dedicated fire support mechs to be found. Wait, that's a pop-up. One of the lightest dedicated fire support mechs to be found, the Trebuchet 5.9 can mount enough missiles today and give even heavy units pause. However, trench buckets are known for running hot and don't have much in the way of protection.
That mech you wanted is back online.
Jenna D run hard and they run fast. I can quickly bound into combat to deliver a knockout punch, even against heavier units. Their capability with speed and weaponry tends to come at the expense of low armor capacity, though.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
The old variant of the Centurion tends to trade the larger burst damage of an autocannon for more energy weaponry and heavier armor. Yours can take an incredible amount of damage for their size, but still pack a good punch. With that in mind, for mech bay, because they automatically get added in. So you, in comparison, LRM 10, 2 MLs, and LL and SL. So in theory, you could actually be fitted for a bit more. As I said, though, heavier armor. Yeah. It might not be the worst idea to keep that on hand. Jenna could maybe get dropped. Yeah, I might return that one to storage. I want to keep this online because of the 2 LRMs. We need something that's a bit more long range. 2 days. Slightly more expensive than I'd like, but 2 days. 2 days is 2 days. Check the store. Alright. Let's do the melee hit. Ooh, that's fucking awesome. Mod. Spilling damage. And a leg mod for damage from above self-damage. Good, okay. There we are. Six griffin parts. Yeah, not a lot of firepower. You're looking at 90 a turn. But it'll be good for sniping shit out. June A. Quick draw. Speed delay. Still the 5A. Fuck, have we already picked up enough parts? Enough parts for another one. This bastard. Like, good God. If we can get it into range, holy shit. If we dropped off the SRMs for more element, it doesn't necessarily need to be in range. Let's look at the store. Oh, sorry, that is the store we're looking at. Let's look at the hiring.
Yeah?
You would not be a bad get. Speaking of, is there
Standing by.
1,000? So we're just shy of getting our piloting maxed.
Waiting for orders.
What are your orders, Skipper?
You were going to be our next tactics. Yeah, so you take that definitely, and then I need to tick this in.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This doesn't include me in there. We could grab you
Commander.
as a second, like, holdout.
New mech warriors available.
Okay, good to know. Sorry, that's a message from me again. About something happening Wednesday.
What can I do for you?
Huge 200 high, yeah. I mean, it makes... Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Guts. It is one of the ones I was thinking of. It's a combination I was thinking of.
Commander.
Kinda need to pull you up, I think, as well.
New mech warriors available.
Like, we should be running more people than we've got. Like, this is close to right. If shit goes south.
Commander.
So, like, Slammer's gonna be our, like, effectively gonna be our big tank. Kingmaker should arguably be a replacement for Glitch. So we'll stack into that, though I could... She's Guts and Gunner. So yeah, she's Guts and Gunner. I'm piloting Gunner. I might have this bloke specialise in getting the breaching and then maybe the sure footing. Maybe.
What's up, boss?
You were technically going to take over from Slammer, but if Weevil's doing that now, you can maybe be my replacement. Mind you, we're going full tactics and piloting here. Maybe you go the tactics for that and full piloting. So you're more a scout. You'd be more scouting and firing, and you're more scouting disrupt. Mind you, that was arguably what we're going to be doing with Mandrake, wasn't it? No, Mandrake's better off being a straight replacement. We'll figure it out. Quick looking contracts. It's against the Torians. Torians, a battle. It's a capture. Control. That's back to Weldry. this is arguably the one we'd be going for. Just give me a moment, I need to go quick, and then we can sort stuff out. I should get at least one more mission in, but we'll see. Uns back. Yeah, so I've got about, what, an hour, maybe an hour and a half left, so we'll see, depends on mission stuff. Okay, let's focus on a ship upgrade. What can we get? So, that would not be bad. Just that. Gets a big bite. So that's a decent bite of the cherry. We're going for price. This would be the cheapest, or the structure. Much for the second training module. We just need a beta pod, which is unfortunately expensive, but it does give us more to work with. We could wait for the backjack to come back online before doing the next mission. I think we go the power conduits here.
Roger that, Commander. I'll get the crew moving. What you need? Don't be a stranger, Commander.
I wonder if she'd have something to say about the
You need
thing,
some work
but
done,
not.
Commander? Talk to you later.
Darvis will. Sorry, not
Yes,
Darvis.
Commander?
Alexander should have something to say.
I'll be here if you need me.
So Alexander should have something to say
What do
about
you need?
after the conquest. I'd like to discuss the state of our war against the Directorate. Thanks to your efforts, the Restoration Army's push on the capital was a success. In a single strike, we've liberated House Espinosa, stripped away a fifth of Espinosa's power base, and shed the illusion of a unified directorate. While our victory was complete, it didn't come without cost. We lost a lot of good soldiers on Pansy, and several dozen irreplaceable battle mechs. It'll take time to replenish our depleted ranks. Beyond the scope of our recent victory, things are murkier. Thanks to the Petition Massacre, tensions between the Taurians and the Federated Sons have risen to a boiling point. The situation is fraught, terribly so. The slightest misstep by either side could spell disaster, for us and for the rest of the Rimwood Periphery. What does the liberation of our Decimus mean for the Restoration? A great deal. On a symbolic level, the liberation of a founding house may be the most important step we've taken since Waldry. Make no mistake, the other founding families were watching what happened on Pansy, or what was happening on Pansy. If House Decimus could be liberated from directorate control, then so could the rest of them. And now they know it. There are logistical benefits as well, of course. The traditional seat of House Decimus is Pansy, but its sphere of influence extends into Ryan's Fate, Brigham, and Mector. And now that House Decimus is our ally, we can start turning the people, facilities, and industrial bases of those systems against the Directorate. An army lives or dies by its supply train, and ours has just gotten stronger at the Directorate's expense. And this is only the beginning. Let's talk about the Petition Massacre. I don't know much more than what Lady Arana already told you, but stop asking me questions. I'll do whatever I can to answer them. The Federated Sons attacked the Taurian Concord. There's no proof that they have, only conjecture. Speaking hypothetically, though, I can come up with a number of reasons. Perhaps the Davions want to punish House Calderon for some perceived transgression. Or maybe they want the Taurians to fly off their handle and declare war. Then they could stage an invasion of the Concord while claiming self-defense. First, Prince Hans Davion is no stranger to an international brinksmanship, or to the use of unpredictable tactics. He isn't called the Fox for nothing. That said, Protector Thomas Calderon's distrust of House Davion is equally well known. Some have gone so far as to claim that his fear of the perfidious Davions borders on obsession. It's difficult to know how much of this is truth and how much of this is hysteria. What we do know is that something happened on Perdition, that it cost 11,000 Taurian civilians their lives. Calderon has called it a Federation attack, and House Davion's denials have been dismissive and condescending. It's an ugly situation that's going to get uglier. That's where things stand. Why would anyone target Perdition specifically? Because it's a symbol of Taurian independence. The destruction of an SLDF base on Perdition was what incited the Taurian Concordat to withdraw from the Star League. It's a symbolic target. It'd be hard to do much better. What are the odds that this incident pushes the Taurians to declare war all by itself? It's doubtful. Protector Calderon isn't stupid. He knows what open war with the Federated Sons would cost. And, should he ever forget, there are cooler heads in the room to remind him. His son Edward has been a particular help in that regard. We'd be in much worse shape without his influence. Now the Taurians standing on the precipice of a conflict that none of us are prepared for. Without another inciting incident, they were unlikely to step over the edge. That should be everything.
Until next time.
Do you have anything to say? Nope.
Catch you later, Commander.
Okay. Oh, let's wait a couple of days for that blackjack.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
So, we would be looking. Double check some stuff. Ah, yeah, so let's do the contract. Wise, that's a good pay set. Slightly more. Obviously, that's a very good payday, but it's also right. This could be a good way to bring in the fire starter, though. I'll be slightly inclined to just go full money for it. Because that'll up a little bit. Yep, works. It buys us another month. Cool. There, we can pull Medusa out. Pull Bleach out as well. Throw in Kingmaker. I'll go into that. You can go over there. Do we want to utilize you? CIL. Maybe we want to drop that out for the fire starter. Me feels like sending in Sour Bug. Me feels like sending in Weevil. Send in the bug. Do I want you in this or in this? Actually, I might drop out the Thunderbolt from this for this particular battle and send in this bastard. This is a bit more to work with. Well, not a bit more to work with, that's not the right phrasing on it. Less to worry about. It just slightly pause in about half an hour. That'll give me a bit of idea of how much longer I'll have to stream. But I think at most I won't be going longer than another hour and a half. And difficulty should be a decent payday for us. This will at least cover us for a month, which we need. We need a bit more of a backlog.
Command interface initiated.
My first special, so we should expect we're armed and disciplined opposition. Yep, comm signals from this region, so that's where you should start. Keep them off balance and be careful, Commander.
Okay. Stay frosty.
Stop bugging.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Roger that.
Maybe I should have put the trebuchet for her.
Confirmed. Ten four.
Contact.
Heading out.
Copy that.
Go down into there. For fuck's sake. We didn't bring that from behind.
Engaging jump jets.
You don't have jump jets. You fuck.
On it.
10-4. Ready to rock. Taking a protective stance. Confirmed. Holding and cooling.
Just to make sure we're all still operating at the same.
Hey, yup. Roger that, Commander. On the move.
Got it.
Skipper. Receiving you. Affirmative.
Stick to the cover. There's the contact.
Enemy detected.
So far, 2.
Standing by. Heading out.
The 5. That's a 5. Slightly
got
further
you.
out. And that's a 3rd on the ridge as well. There's a 4th. Good for now. Reserve again, just because we'll cover a decent amount of evasion. This gives us an idea of what we're facing. So we've got guns.
Try aiming next time. See what you get.
That's a trebuchet. Shit.
Armor blow through. Internal damage.
I'm fucking ready.
Yep.
Analyzer. Analyzers.
Location confirmed. All weapons, go. Critical hit.
Blitz to its side.
What's up, boss?
Yeah, I think you go next.
Roger. Giving them everything I've got.
I'll take that.
Hit something good.
The percentage that was. I'll take that.
Good
You
to
got
go.
right next. You don't have a lot of movement, do you? Bugger. Let's jump you there.
Lifting off. Firing, full complement.
Out there.
Engaging target.
Or score the bastard.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Just
Were you trying to attract my attention or something? Confirmed.
do have the short range, which is slightly annoying. Worst
Hit
side.
4.
It's another trebuchet. At least your armor took my still.
Receiving
Ooh,
you.
that's annoying. It's also shot.
Engaging target.
Idea being if we slow it down.
Ready for orders. Acknowledged.
That being said, you actually
Confirmed.
probably should have done it instead. But
Standing by.
this should give us an opportunity to
Acknowledge.
try and rip into it.
Affirmative.
Black Hat was not the right one to bring on this.
Orders?
Rear arc.
Lifting off. Here we go.
Let's do this.
Turn those off.
Target acquired. No sweat. I got this.
Commander,
I mean, looks like they're just spreading as opposed to before.
on it.
Fuck it. Interesting. So what it down.
Yep.
What if movement to completely go around here? Is that really the only spot you can physically attack them from? Hmm.
Reporting. Critical hit. My flamer's empty.
So 2 hits. You're a defender though, so you've got at least 4.
Waiting for orders. Coordinates received.
Still overheating. Here.
Yes, boss? Copy that. Got it. Hot damn,
Yeah.
let's do this!
Yeah. I could do. And a dangerous power hitter at that. We're up. Sorry, annoying. Actually, yeah, it's definitely the best spot to go. Doesn't make any sense to watch it, so just hit him.
Engaging target.
Orders? I got you.
It's the first time it's the only one that actually
Light damage, Commander.
annoyingly, I think it was like the first shot. That's certainly the first turn. And that we've
Yes,
done
Commander.
basically everything we should.
Location confirmed.
You should put your shots into the dead shot.
Firing all weapons.
Waiting for orders. Confirmed.
That one. The other leg.
Engaging target.
Yep.
Hope we can salvage that.
Good both. You'd have a little bit of fun here.
Confirmed.
You get to run there. And whip precision strike. Rip that leg.
Copy that.
Orders?
Yes, Commander.
Yo, you can it done.
Move order received. Here we go.
Knockdown's not if we do knock him down, it's not gonna be the best.
Engaging target.
Receiving you. Locked on target.
Watch the flank.
Bugger. Okay.
I'm losing armor bad. Orders? Copy that.
Precision.
Affirmative.
His left leg's close to going down.
Standing by. Moving out. Firing a full salvo.
No.
How's it going?
You might as well melee him.
Locked on for physical attack?
That's reasonable.
Scored a critical hit.
I'll we skirt around?
Engaging target.
That shot got past my armor. Mech Warriors! Show them what
oof.
you've got.
Confirmed.
It's worse than that. Let's get you. That works.
Move order received.
Just in its arc.
I'm on him. Critical hit.
Engaging target.
Take down.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Good commander. I signal to our employees that the operation's safe for now. That achievement was, I call it a draw. Remove all the limbs. So say back up. My friend, possibly. That might be back now. Okay. So yeah, that achievement was, we'll call it a draw. Remove all the limbs of an enemy mech. Monty Python.
Mission successful.
That might take a bit of time. Let's see how long that takes. It's one of the trebuchet parts. I mean, that's fine. I would have liked to have gotten that PPC, but yeah. We did do that mostly for the money, so can't really complain too much. Also a nice showcase for the fire starter. Throw those into repairs. Just a day. And just a day. So don't mind waiting for those. So that might be the next one we need to go for. In which case I'd be happy to wait for the blackjack on this one. In terms of the actual weapons. This feels like it'll go bigger. I might do that one first. Let's also have a look at the barracks. In terms of
Commander.
useful upgrade we can make. Well, we bumped that up, certainly. What was I saying I wanted to do with you? You were initially going to be that, and now that's Weevil. So I guess it could maybe be the physical.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Receiving you.
I can finally take that. Which makes me fucking dangerous.
Mech warrior training complete.
So now I can fire and then move.
Receiving you.
Sometimes that's what you want to be doing. You are close. It's a
Ready
little
to rock.
longer. Take that because you'll need
Training
it.
complete.
Let's do this.
Take that because you'll need it.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Waiting for orders.
The unsteady threshold's the better thing for you in that regard, so yeah.
Mech warrior training complete.
But then otherwise I think we either pump into your... Well, we can either try and max out your gunnery, or we start pumping into your guts to make sure you don't go down so easy.
Yes, Commander.
Yep.
Yeah, let's give it a couple of days.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
So bear with me for a few minutes. I need to check in with that thing. It shouldn't take too long. And then, well, I might start a copy in that time as well, and then we'll have an idea of what we need to be doing time-wise. But yeah, so just bear with me, just for a little bit. So back while the coffee is warming up and the milk is being frothed. So I will be, just for an answer for what's going on, I will be going for probably half an hour, 40 minutes at most, now. So I think this is probably the mission I want. Unless we're going after, oh, it's Torian either way. But yes, so just because yeah, I had to give somebody a call just to see if I was doing a thing that I thought I needed to do, which I do now. So, well, yeah, I know I'd explain that well. I will admit it's slightly less than a month's pay, but also then a bit of extra thing over there. Could drop myself out of it. I think that's right to go in. I might actually send in the Vindicator for this. That can drop out for the Spider. You can actually go out for the Thunderbolt. So we're in the polar, so all the lasers will work. Black, yeah, the Blackjack can stay in and on you. And the Shadowhawk out for the Vindicator. It's loading up. We can get that copy.
Command interface initiated.
Manufacturing facility just hit, Commander. Before we start our attack, Before we start our attack, we should recon the facility's sensors from a defensible position. Once it's done, we'll move in and capture the base. Good luck, Commander. is because guillotine used perfectly. I'm not sure that's the position I'd pick. And I get that's to be what it is. That's probably the better spot to hold up.
Moving to position.
Thinking about me running in this, in the Thunderbolt, you actually get some bloody movement in it.
On the move. Roger that, Commander.
Heading out. Got a sensor trace.
Something there. What? Thunderbolt! Go! Probably the best indicator.
On it.
What have we got? 19 max. Found more. Locust there. So all right max. Pretty sure we can reserve from there. The issue's going to be if there's a like a trebuchet in reserve. Three lost. Can't hit the big boy.
How's it going?
You might need to reserve because I might need to get that out of the way.
What's up, boss?
Spot for you. Jumping's actually not a terrible idea.
Confirmed.
Try and rip down.
Locked on target.
Immediately on.
Mech destroyed.
Okay. That sorts that.
What are your orders, Skipper?
You jump. They're gonna get reinforcements. Right. Okay.
Engaging jump jets.
Sensor lock. That guy. He was out in the open.
Sensors locked on.
And reserve you to make way for the Thunderbolt. Actually, At the Starligo manufacturing facility, alright? No one of the Arana restoration once it's arrived. We can have reinforcements. We're getting intel that there are additional enemy forces running to the facility.
You need to secure the area, Commander. I'm still seeing hostile contacts on screen.
Did we just call another? Fucking hell.
Enemy mech destroyed.
The PCs have come out to play.
Yes, boss? Move order
It's
received.
still yes position, that's okay. Turn off the AC because I don't want to waste limited ammo into that. We fucking caught it again. Left arm gone.
Scored a critical hit. Let's hit them hard.
Like, what an opening salvo. It's reasonable. You will jump. By 2. Yeah, that'll do.
Lifting off.
And you are going to sensor lock.
I've got a sensor lock.
Commander.
You actually can. One key again. Not that close. Yeah, a bit.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Affirmative.
Decent. That gives us a chance to get you out of there. To a degree.
Moving to position.
Two torsos gone.
Solid connection on that one.
Oh, recruit, so it's only 3. I've no need to use the flamer here. Which is gonna... Yes, boy.
Engaging physical attack. Enemy mech destroyed.
On the move.
Yup.
No chips inbound here.
Acknowledged.
Surprise him with a thunderbolt. Hi there! Oh, fuck.
Roger.
Heads up, Commander. You've got hostile contacts inbound.
It's definitely a lot. Speed rate. A vehicle? 2 vehicles. Interesting choice. Oh, there's another one. That looks like another light. Hmm.
I got you.
The speed ray move. Interesting. Said. And
Confirmed.
it's another dropship coming in. Amanda. Okay.
Orders? Coordinates received. Firing.
Yes, Commander. Position confirmed.
Suppose. We get that spider to running. Oh, yeah. It's a little annoying. Ooh, we get a fire on the vehicle. Fine with you. We'll fire on you.
Engaging target.
Try aiming next time. See what you
Straight
get.
shot into the spider. It's pissing down. Good. Excellent for team. See what the spider does. Onto the thermal. Interesting call.
Ready to
Let
rock.
me me first and you jump.
Up high.
Hmm.
Got a lock.
Waiting for orders. Copy that. Roger that.
PPC straight into the ground.
Waiting for orders.
Get to fucking there.
Heading out.
My old mama can hit harder than that.
Stop disparaging your mom.
Engaging target.
Big weapon.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Getting banged up real good here. Orders?
You got a cover. You might need a yump, Ted. Yump across the battlefield.
10-4.
And sorry, wind up. There's another dropship coming. Abominable things. Expose its rear in the process. Ah, oh, different variation. I wasn't certain about that.
Receiving you.
A bit short.
Firing at enemy 6.
Ah,
That's a miss.
they were at least two.
Yes, Commander.
Ooh, nice.
That hit something good.
It's now lost its evasion. That's an excellent physical attack. Oh, if it's so it's going to take a bad one.
Engaging target.
Yep.
Oh, blood.
Affirmative. Here we go.
That's okay.
Let's do this.
Cool. I think you're better suited. Trying to pick this guy off.
Firing on target.
Like that.
That's a kill.
Ready for orders. Target acquired.
So,
Enemy unit destroyed.
I was holding.
Confirmed.
Oh, the bastard. I received.
Receiving you. Heading out. Taking the shot.
Standing by. On my way.
Actually, might do that.
Target acquired.
Ship inbound for landing, Commander. Once they secure the facility, we're dusting off.
Roger.
Position confirmed.
Move order received.
Yes, I'm there.
Location confirmed.
That's it, we've taken control of the facility, Commander. Given what we've seen here, I'm guessing the Restoration will be very pleased with our work.
Mission successful.
Recent payment. None of them needing to be sent to the mech bay. On the standard armor ship. It's a nice change. That was fucking close. Speedway. Might as well do that. Might actually grab that different spider part. Because it's different to the one that we've got. See you like a spot? See that builds us a thing? 2 LOM10s, LOM5, MG, ammo, and a jumper. As good a haul as we were going to be getting. Be the last thing we do. See if anything pops up. But... You run his contract to liberate us. Cover services. Ready to review and command center. You should follow up when you think we're ready. Oh, listen.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
Oh, the Aurigan. The commander is like a small, highly mobile shotgun that can take down mechs twice its size or bigger. Careful with it though, because it's not much. It's not meant to take much of a beat. It's not much to meant.
Is cleared for fighting.
Just one MRO is interesting that can churn out a decent value of event for such a small mech. It's a great harasser, especially if you can use its speed to lob missiles into the weaker armor of targets. But normally, there's almost no armor itself. Have a look at that contract. Just briefly. It's not a big. The next time, probably look to do maybe this mission. Carrier as well. Gives us. That'll certainly give us a decent payment, if nothing else. Because I want to at least run through a couple more to give us more finances, just to make sure we're A-okay. So we can throw another like that. Maybe this one out to moving a little bit. We need to engineering, check out the mech bay, just see what these two mechs are in for, because I don't think we particularly want low cost out there? Maybe we do. Having another third light mech may be okay. I don't know. But I think we probably... Commando's an interesting one. Trying to get up close, at the same time you don't want it to be up close. So it's all interesting. Anyway, yeah, so that'll be it for today. Thanks for tuning in live if you did. If you're watching on playback, thanks for watching. As always, I've been Thonga82. If you feel like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to find me elsewhere, the links will be in the description below. Well, feel free to check out the rest of the channel. Tomorrow I should be back doing Thingo, Mystery Dungeon, and then back to this on Wednesday. All going to be interesting. So, otherwise, I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.